most of us traders, we actually forget where our priorities lies. Why am I saying this? A lot of us will come into the market and will be executing trades on the 5 minute time frame, the 1 minute time frame, making all our analysis on this range. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people actually do this and it's very, very good for them. But as a beginner, or probably if you are not getting what you actually want in trading, meaning if you are still analyzing things wrong, understand that you are doing everything wrong. Because if you come into the market, the most important place you should look at, for instance, me per se, if I'm going to begin a week, the most important thing I go to is the weekly time frame and the daily time frame. Why am I going to these levels? I know I can't trade on these places, right? I know I can't trade. I basically can't trade. It's impossible to trade here. But what is possible is if there is a support and resistance on the weekly time frame and price is pushing all the way down to it, know that there's no way price will not get to it. So with this, I'm quite confident. I'm waiting for price to push all the way back to the weekly time frame support zone. Then I'll now go all the way down to the 1 minute time frame to look for a change of character, a rejection on that weekly time frame, that support zone, so that I can execute my trade. So with this, I'm going according to the trend, and it's going to be a marvelous trade because I can be in that trade for weeks. Now, to me, the most important time frames are these two right here. After these two, the most important time frame and the only time frame you should rather concentrate again for analysis should be a 2 hour time frame. So if I go to a weekly time frame, the only two things I find there is price movement. I just try my best and do what? Visualize, understand what is going on the weekly time frame. That's all. I don't really do any analysis. But if in any case I go to the weekly time frame and we're having something that looks like this, so for instance, we're having something that looks like this. This right here was a support zone. But I can also see the price has broken structure on the weekly time frame. We've tested it and we are coming back down. I know that there's a high chance that price is coming back to the support zone. So with this, I can go to a daily time frame, analyze, see a bearish movement. Come to a 1 minute time frame and join the trade all the way down to this range right here. That is the only importance of the weekly time frame, right? It's very, very simple. You should know that every weekly time frames support and resistance are the best. They are the most powerful, right? In a daily time frame, you can just use the daily high and the daily low to execute marvelous trades, right? It's very, very simple. I have a strategy for that. I really only teach it to my students, but I'll try my best and teach it to you guys as well as times goes on, right? It's equally very, very easy to trade with the daily time frame. Now, the most important time frame that I actually do my analysis, which is support and resistance and all those stuff, is the 2 hour time frame. Because with the 2 hour time frame, everything is now clear. I have my analysis already. I have what is going on with the daily and weekly time frame. So here I'm finding levels to actually do execute my trades. If price gets to those levels, I'll come to the 5 minute time frame or the 1 minute time frame. Sometimes I just jump from daily, 2 hour, and 1 minute time frame to execute my trade here with sniper entries. You see how simple it is. So you should know that this time frame is way more important as compared to this. This is also quite not important as compared to a monthly time frame, right? So that is how it goes. Now, these are only meant for entries. Please don't be concentrating on this too much. They are only meant for entries. When you find your levels around here, support and resistance, it should go according to the weekly and daily time frame. If the weekly and daily time frame, if we're in an uptrend, try your best and your support and resistance. The trader is currently trying to give you should go according to that uptrend right here. If you are going to execute a sniper entry right here, please try your best and get a change of character before. If price was pushing down to a support zone, it came all the way back down to that support zone, you are back to a 1 minute time frame. Just hold on. A 1 minute time frame is very, very fast. You get a change of character, you execute your trade. If not, if you don't get a change of character and you are executing your trade, you are still wrong because price hasn't really told you that it's reversing all the way up. So that is just it. I just wanted to remind you this. Try your possible best and do start reading the charts well, because only the charts can make you profitable even without any single strategy, right? I know this is just quite fast. I know you already know this. I just want to remind you guys of it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.